What's going on, Supergirl fans? Mr. Dark Phoenix is back reviewing Supergirl. If you haven't seen it yet, come back when you have. It is very nice to meet you. How are you? I'm Mr. Dark Phoenix. Come back when you've seen it, and if you have seen it, let's jump right into the spoiler review of Supergirl Blurred Lines. Does that count? Is that a thing? So we got this Spider-Woman chick who is actually pretty cool. Like, I thought it was a really cool addition to the show. And I think that her powers were cool. I thought she had pretty decent motivation, you know, but I'm going to talk more about my feelings as a whole for Supergirl and why there haven't been a lot of reviews on it in a minute. A power dampening baton. That is a wonderful idea. That is a wonderful addition to his arsenal, and I'm so glad they thought of something like that. Because, like, Jimmy Guardian it's weird because I guess this is kind of why they didn't want metahumans on Arrow, but at the same time, it's like, in order to fight bigger threats, you gotta think bigger, you gotta be better, you know, of sorts. So I kind of feel like having a weapon like that really levels your playing field, and Jimmy hasn't really done much as Guardian. He's doing less now because he's gone with the girl, but it's just a really cool idea. I hope the other shows borrow from something like this. We have the Evil Martian, which is a beautiful idea for a show. Sean's father was grieving because his son was an evil little shit, and I guess they don't have ass whoopings on Mars. So Jean was like, alright, fuck it, I'm gonna just control, alt, delete, and I'm gonna just end task, I'm gonna make you forget him. So it's just gonna be like, swoop, he's done, and then he erased his own memory, and it was like, holy crap, Jean committed the greatest sin. And now the brother has his powers back where he can mentally control people, which literally makes him a viable threat, which makes me really excited for what's coming. And we don't even know who, like, the real villain is yet. Like, we know, like, Leviathan up here, right? Like, Leviathan up here, and then it's Evil Martian. And I hope they bring back, the Elite. Manchester Black was one of the best things about last season. Like, okay, so let's just talk about that. I hate Evil Lena, too. I hate Evil Lena because, yeah, she's hurt. And she's betrayed by them not telling her car was Supergirl faster. Okay, that's totally fine. But I hate that you backtracked her into being a Luthor, where you built her as this character where, like, she wasn't going to fall prey, even though she literally had dealt with her mom first. So she was like, you know what? I ain't gonna be like this. Then Lex was there last season. She saw all the evil shit he did. Tessmacher betrayed her. She thought she was close to her. And so she was like, you know what? I'm still not going to be evil. Lex's petty last evil words were, Kara, Supergirl, here's proof. And she's like, Pikachu face. I'm mad now. Like, I hate evil Lena so much. I was liking Lena as the good Luthor. And don't get me wrong, she's got the right to be mad. But I really feel like you could have gone above this. You should have made Lex transfer his consciousness into Lena in some capacity. Then we as the audience would have been like, yo, Lena's evil, what the fuck? But then, like, she would have looked in the mirror, and then it would have been Lex looking in the opposite direction. So then we all would have been like, oh shit, Lex possessed her. Although the monitor revived Lex, so maybe that wouldn't have worked, but it would have done something. It would have been a better plan than just, she's mad as hell, let's make her evil. Like, this is Daenerys all over again. Like, you can't level her madness because of this. And now she's trying to control the whole damn world, and she's embracing being a Luthor, and I don't understand. She better be possessed, because I liked her as their ally. So I hope that this is better for the story. But as to why there hasn't really been that many reviews of Supergirl lately, just really, like, along with my other decision, I made the decision that I wasn't going to review, like, every single episode of a show. Like, I'm reviewing it if it's interesting or if it's good enough to talk about with you guys. And Supergirl has not been that forthcoming for me these past couple episodes, and even, like, some last season. I stuck with it last season because they had the Elite and Manchester Black, and that was one of my favorite things about last season. And I don't know what it is in the Supergirl, like, writer's room. I don't understand what they're trying to do. I know they're trying to bring light certain issues, but the whole thing about being a comic book show is like, think of it like a cake. You know, like, you got your batter and you got your eggs and your milk and your whatever you use to make cake. And the foundation of a good cake is how much you add of something. And so I feel like they're forgetting their main foundation. Like, the foundation is your bowl. And Supergirl's forgetting that the bowl of their show is that is a comic book show. And here's a perfect example of this. Black Lightning tackles all kinds of social issues. But at the end of the day, they still provide us with story, fight scenes, action, and story. And a lot of other great things. And Supergirl needs to do that. Supergirl needs to remember that at the end of the day, it's a comic book show, and yes, you can tackle all these issues, but you can still make it entertaining to where it's still your comic book show. Like, Lucifer is not your typical comic book show, but it's successful because it's got great stories and characters and ideas and all that stuff. And, you know, I just wish that they would do more comic booky things. And you can't tell me that they don't have any ideas, because I will make a video. Comment down below if you want me to make a video about how to make a great season of Supergirl, because I got one fired up, and I will make it. But what did you guys think about tonight's episode? How are you guys liking Supergirl so far this season? Oh yeah, by the way, the girl left. The girl and Jimmy left, because she can see the shapeshifter, but we don't have to see about that. I love you guys. Do not forget to hit subscribe, click that stupid bell, blah, blah, blah. You guys have fingers. You'll do what you want. I would love to have you guys a part of our Nerdy Geeky family here on YouTube. I stream games on Twitch and post content on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. All my links are down here below. And don't forget to stay positive, stay on the grind. Everything happens for a reason. And I love and support you the same way you love and support me. Do not forget, guys, that through good times and bad times, we're going to geek out and enjoy your lives, and I'll catch you guys next time for another great video.